So guys, the first thing that we're going to do to get started on our slow cooker meatballs, just into a bowl, I'm going to be adding in our meats. Now the first one I've got here is some ground pork or some pork mince. And I'm also going to be adding in some ground beef or some beef mince. Now first of all, I'm going to season well with some salt and pepper. After seasoning, I'm now going to be adding in some breadcrumbs. Next, I've got some freshly grated parmesan cheese. I've got some fresh garlic that I've just chopped up finely. And I've also got some fresh flat leaf parsley that I've just roughly chopped up. Now make sure your hands are nice and clean, and we're going to get stuck in and mix this well. Now we're going to roll our meatballs. Just make sure your hands are a little damp and wet for this, because it's going to be making it a lot easier when we roll our meatballs. Just grab any size that you want. You want them big or small, it's up to you. And we're just going to roll them out and just keep repeating that process with all the beef and pork mixture that you have. So we're over here on the stove now, and I've just put in some oil into a large pan. I've turned the heat up to a medium heat, and I'm going to be popping in our meatballs. Now I only want to brown the outside of the meatballs. We don't want to cook them through. We just want to brown them off on the outside. It should only take, over that medium heat, about 2 minutes. So this is what we're after, just these brown sections on our meatballs. So that's all we have to do. I'm going to turn the heat down and take them out and put them aside for the time being. So I've taken out our meatballs and I've left the original oil in the pan. I'm not going to add any more, but to the pan now, I'm going to be adding in some onions that I've just finely chopped up. I'm going to be adding in some carrot that I've just finely chopped up, and also some celery, again, that I've just finely chopped up. Now, we're just going to mix this around, and I want those carrots, celery and onion just to soften. So over a medium heat, I only want to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes. So these have been cooking for about 2 minutes, they're nice and soft, and now I'm going to be adding in some tomato paste. And I'm also going to be adding in some water that I've just mixed in with that tomato paste that I had in here. And we're just going to mix this around, mix that tomato paste with the water. And we just want to mix it through for about 30 seconds, no more. Now we've finished with our sauce mixture here, so now I'm going to be putting it into our slow cooker. Now guys, of course you're going to need a slow cooker for this. They're very inexpensive now. You can get them at any kitchen appliance store, and I really recommend picking one up. So just into our slow cooker, I'm going to be putting in our tomato mixture that we just made. And now I'm just going to be placing in our meatballs. So we're going to now pop the lid on, and I'm going to cook this on high for 5 hours, but if you're going to work, you can put it on a low setting and you could leave it for 7 to 8 hours. It's up to you. So it's been just over 3.5 hours cooking time. And guys, what I'm going to do now is add in some pasta, and the pasta that I'm using here is some rigatoni pasta. So we're just going to lift the lid off, and I'm going to be adding in our pasta. Now the pasta will also thicken up that mixture, and we're going to cook this for a further 45 minutes with the lid on. We just want to get that pasta coated and bury it into that mixture. And like I said, we're going to pop the lid back on for a further 45 minutes and cook this, and then we can serve this up. So it's been 45 minutes, and just check that out. Most of that sauce has just been soaked up with the pasta, and it has just cooked beautifully. And guys, we're just going to finish this off with some fresh parmesan cheese just over the top, and also just some fresh parsley. So there you have it guys, there's my easy slow cooker meatballs, and it smells fantastic, it looks wonderful, and it's so heartwarming and down to earth, and you just want to get stuck into it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get one of these meatballs, and they just look so juicy and tender. Just have a look at that. Yummo. Let's go. They are so tender, they just fall apart in your mouth because they've just, that slow cooking process. And I've got to get some of that sauce that we made with the carrot and the celery and the onion. That is to die for. As always, the ingredients are below, so give this one a try. You guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for another budget meal. So until then, take care.